Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a raid Shadow Legends video. So guys, we have got in true form another ×10 summoning rates dropping this weekend, from tomorrow actually. It feels like we're going ×10, chance to summon particular champions, and then a ×2 event, ×10, ×2. Quite a good feeling actually. I feel like this is a good routine for Plarium to go on. If I'm thinking of guessing, it feels like Ancients will be the next ×2 next week if they follow that same suit. But for today, we've got a ×10, or for tomorrow, sorry. And actually, in terms of some of these champs, they're pretty big. Like Arena Nuka champs. There's also a couple in there that I'm keen on. I like the way as well they're lining these up with champion chase tournaments or rushes and stuff like that. So you're not burning your shards for no reason. They seem to line it up with another way to get some sort of rewards. I like the way they're doing that. It's still up to you. Do you want to pull your shards or not? Do these champions interest you or not? Don't pull anything until you see the fiery old portal here. And also be aware on a ×10, the chance to pull that type of champion doesn't change. You just get, when you pull a champion of that rarity, you've got 10 times the chance of pulling the particular ones on this list. So let's get into the champions on the list. I've got a few of these myself, so I can give you some pretty good info on them. So let's start with Luria. Luria is a dark elf. She's one of only a couple of champions in the game that are epics that have got a chance to AoE freeze. AoE freeze in the arena is big, and block revive in the arena is big. So she's actually a very cool champion. I've done a full guide on her, which you can go and check out. She hits hard, but not crazy, okay? Which is probably why you don't see her used that much. If I compare her to Kale, her AoE damage here does not hit as hard as Kale's AoE damage. However, she does freeze at the same time, and if she kills someone, she blocks revive. So you can't really expect it to hit like an absolute freight train. But it does hit reasonably hard, and it's got good utility on it. She's also got a block buffs move here. So she attacks an enemy, removes their buffs, and then if you book her out, 100% chance of placing block buffs. That's actually quite a cool skill, and it does hit hard. So this is a good ability if you want to try and lock down, I don't know, like a Duchess or someone like that, or try and stop somebody getting hidden by a Duchess, yeah? So really good skill for that. And then she's got like this weird A1, which I don't really like, which throws out a random debuff. Stats are good, very good, epic, or like mid to high tier epic, I'd say. Next one's my boy from the Sacred Order. It's Phoenix. I've just realised, reading Phoenix's name, all of these champions have got a block revive skill. All of them, which is cool actually. It's massively an arena skill or an ice golem skill, but they are brilliant abilities to have. So Phoenix, I need to do a guide on Phoenix. This guy does hit like a truck. He hits freaking hard on his A1, one of the biggest hitting A1s in the game, and it block revives on his A1. So it's attacks one enemy, places an extra hit if the target's got any debuffs. So you want to make sure you drop defense first. He comes in, slams with a double hit, can take a Rotus out, no problem, and he can't revive. Very cool ability. Also got an AoE on his A2. Book him out, becomes an 80% chance to throw block buffs. Places block cooldown skills for 1 turn if you don't block buffs. Interestingly, I think block cooldown skills is better than block buffs, but there you go. And then you've got an A3, attacks one enemy and can put decreased defense and decreased speed out there, which is kind of cool as well. Something like Spider, that's very nice. Fire Knights, that's very nice. But mainly, I'd say he's there for this A1 block revive skill, and he hits really hard. Good champ. All right, let's go for the next one then. So this is somebody that I've built recently. I built for when I was doing this arena competition. So I'll do a showcase on her soon. Excruciator. Big hit on her A1, massive hit on her A2, which has got the block revive skill. This is really what she's all about. And she's got this kind of passive that throws veils out. Again, good champion, good single target Nuka. Base stats are good, not crazy. I don't see her played that much, but certainly in the mid game she would be useful for you. Other than that, I'd say not as good as probably the other two we've just spoken about there. She does. I mean, this A2 is a proper nuke. It will nuke the enemy. You will kill them. So she's useful, but I don't think she's crazy. So that is it for epics, guys. There's no voids here. This is actually, interestingly, no voids at all on the epics, but we do have a void on the legendaries. So let's go with the first of the legendaries. Mortu, Macabre. I wouldn't be excited if I pulled this guy. I don't think he's even on the buff list from memory. He might be. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I don't think he's on the buff list. Don't know, guys. He's got this peril, which gives you your block revive, which is a very cool skill, but you have to unlock it. Like 20% chance here. You know, it's very hard to unlock. So passive is basically every time. What's his passive? 20% chance to unlock peril for 1 turn. Also 20% chance to fill this champion's turn meter when attacked. So the passive's kind of cool, but 20% is a 1 in 5 chance that you're going to unlock this. And this is what he's all about. Yeah, ignore shield and block damage, as well as defense. So he ignores all defense and just slams someone for a massive nuke. Very cool skill. Will kill someone easily. But you have to keep him alive until that happens. And with the current meta, it's hard to keep him alive. So, okay, champ. Doesn't really fit the meta right now. Is the way I'd describe him. Next one is one of my favourite champions and one that I use all the time right now. Foley. He's my main arena nuka for like plat level play. He's got an AoE block revive skill. Insane. Also decreases their turn meter if you've got accuracy on him. I don't build mine with accuracy. So he decreases their turn meter, then attacks. Anyone he kills can't be revived. And basically, he will attack one person twice. So whoever you target, he attacks twice. Go for the rotors. If you want to try and take out rotors, you've got to target rotors to do it with him. But very cool ability. He's got a 4-hitter on his A2, a 4-hitter on his A1, which gives him some clan boss viability, certainly some Fire Knights viability as well. And he's also got a very interesting cool passive. So basically, instead of taking a stun or a freeze or a provoke or a sleep, he gains turn meter. But it does have a cooldown, 3-turn cooldown if you book it. So he can't like continuously just gain turn meter whenever he's stunned. It is on a cooldown. So if you get slept by a Sifi, he'll just shrug that off and go faster. If she comes again because she's so fast, she comes at you again, she will sleep him. But the first time round, it gives you the advantage and you can go out and throw out your AoE and kind of kill someone. The negative thing with that is sometimes he'll skip his turn order and go ahead of your decreased defense or your cleanser, but you kind of have to play with that. Good champion though, really fun champ. Next one is Xavier, someone I don't have, someone I would love. She's the queen of the speed run in dungeons. She can play in clan boss if you use her on manual. I don't like her in clan boss, but she's mainly there to blow up Fire Knights, to blow up dragons. She's got this AoE, remove all poisons, and then deal damage because of the amount of poisons you remove. Block revive on anyone that she kills with that ability. So it's cool. It's not really insane anywhere apart from the dungeon levels, like speedrunning dungeons. This ability will not pair well with a vizier, guys. Anyone who comments it below, you're banned. No, I get asked a ton of times, what if you put vizier with someone like a Xavier? If you built up all those poisons and then use your catalyst, would it just one-shot the clan boss? Doesn't work that way, unfortunately. It only counts as if there's one poison on the clan boss, so won't work. But an interesting thought, but certainly one a lot of people have had before. Good champion, though. Certainly someone that I'm interested to get. Let's look at the next one. Two more to do. So we've got a undead champ who is Bloodgorged. I don't really know what I think of this champ. He's just slow. Yeah, he's slow, which makes him hard to get his turn off. He can one-shot a Torment very easily with his A3, ignores defense with his A3, kills someone with it, can't be revived. You can one-shot a Torment all day long. You can probably one-shot really any magic or force affinity. Doesn't work against, so like Sifi could one-shot, Torment you could one-shot pretty easily. Would struggle against a Duchess just because she's the wrong affinity, because you might get your weak hits off. But it does nuke over 100k with this easy with the right sort of setup. But he's so slow, he's hard to get going. He does also have attack all enemies and puts a skill on cooldown. Sorry, puts each target's skills on cooldown. So it's a very strong ability actually on his A2. But again, you need to make him move fast for that to be effective. So I don't know about this guy. He's okay, mid-tier legendary at best, I would say. Sits in my vault. So the last one then is actually a legendary champ. Someone that I've got, I feel like he's slightly behind the meta. He's a good, solid champion. Don't get me wrong. Really fun champ. He's got block revive on any kill that he does. His passive is anyone he kills gets a block revive. So A1 hits hard. A2 hits hard and it's a triple hit. Can take out a Rotus, no problem. A3 AoE and hits hard. But it doesn't hit as hard as a Trunder, a Foley, the ones that you see more often. The reason you see them more often is because they hit harder. Simple as that. He's got an insane base attack, in good base speed, but his multipliers are not as strong as some of the other real top tier champions out there. That being said, he's a great champion. He's one of my favourite looking champs in the game. I think they've done a great job of him. He could just use a tweak to his multipliers just to kind of get him on the level with some of those other top tier champs. I do like him. I use him a fair bit, but Foley is stronger than this guy for me, which is why I use Foley. But guys, all in all, 8 champions, all with block revive, which is very arena focused. All of them very cool champions. I've just seen, as soon as they drop these kind of times 10s, they also drop a load of tome packs. This is as good as you get right now for legendary steel tomes. So if you've got money to spend, that's where you would spend it. But yeah, anyway, guys, look. Good luck if you're going to pull shards for the times 10. No doubt over the weekend, I'll be pulling shards on my Twitch, Hell Hades TV. Come and join us. We normally do a shard pull Friday and Saturdays. So come and join us. Let's see what the community are pulling. I've been Hell Hades. I'll catch you soon.